And it's a lot like the Molly McCarter situation. You know, like with me staying home and not watching it or whatever, when Jen Grant wanted me to watch it that night, and I said, fuck you, and I drank a couple beers and went to bed after midnight. Is me witnessing the crime, and can all these neighbors around 178 Mona Street be used federally or by the state to prove that me going to bed that night either caused Molly McCarter's death or did not? Can you prove that without a reasonable doubt that Molly McCarter would either be alive or dead if the situation was the other way? No, you can't. I don't have to witness that shit, dude. I'll figure it out in the morning. Anthony Miltick was there at 8 in the morning. I already have it on court record about what was going on and shit like that. Plus, they tried to hire me to drug the bitch, which is ridiculous as shit. So, fucking, you would have, and same as like people who got raped. So what? Did they get any less or more raped when I was at my house or not at my house? No, they didn't. They still got hit by the police and they still got pimped. And I'm saying that for one scenario. There's a few other scenarios where the same situation happened. It wouldn't have happened any less or worse if I was anywhere else or I was at my fucking house. The situation still would have went on the exact same it did. And these idiots are claiming that they are informants to prove that a situation would or would not have happened. See, now me with the Clausen case and Anna Clausen, I could prove that if I did not go into that rehab, that fucking Clausen and Autumn would have been on the bus with Tyler and that girl. I could prove this. You guys cannot prove the fact that you did not try and keep me here. You actually tried to keep me here. You tried to keep me out of fucking Crossroads. These are provable facts. When I went there on the, I can't remember, I went there like somewhere before Christmas or after Christmas in 2016, and then after Christmas I got admitted the 27th, I believe, or 28th. That's when I got admitted into Crossroads. When I came here, all the neighbors thought it was funny, and then they thought that they were gonna like work to do the Clausen job themselves, but they were going to have Clausen on the bus, and it was all my fault. And I'm bad for being on contracts, and that's what the contracts are used for. And people could just, and they were going to do the TV thing, and then they could just say that it wasn't, or it was me who did the whole crime or some shit. I have no clue. It was ridiculous. These people are white trash as fuck. So I went and I made sure Clausen, Claire, and Autumn were off the fucking bus. Because I don't even want to deal with that argument in fucking court. But apparently, can anybody prove that if I wasn't, and I had other jobs during this other shit, like the McCarter thing, I was fucking dealing with house arrest, whatever the fuck that meant. And I was fucking dealing with fucking going to talk to Kevin and shit like that to figure out what was going on fully, to figure out who the police were using as informants in these cases and who the cops thought it was funny to let off because they have their powers and this shit. So would anything less or worse have happened if I was anywhere else? No, it wouldn't. And if you say anything less would have happened, you're an idiot. But it would have went on the same no matter what. So I have no clue about Norm Miller's point of me supposed to be in my house at certain times during these certain crimes and shit like that. And they were using my house for like some shit. I have no clue what the cops were doing. They were just racketeering. And that was it. And they were trying to give people excuses to commit murder. It was ridiculous. And they were trying to give the government a legal excuse to commit murder too. And then after they do all the shit and they realize it's not going to work, they get too scared to ball up in court and go tell anybody what they did. So I have to make a YouTube page about how they fuck up all the time.